Alright farmers, welcome back to the channel. So today we've got some new mods. So the first one is a map, a new I'll try and pronounce that correctly, new Bartelshagen 2022. This is by Atsi VR, 113.57 megabyte on the download, and obviously it's a new map. So what we'll do, I'll have a look around that in another video, but just to let you know that one's out there. So the first mod we've got is this one here. This is the Dupont PTW 12500. Now on the website it says it's an update, but the update is the console release. So that's why we're looking at it on this video. Now you're going to find this on the slurry tankers. It's got a 12,500 litre capacity. It's going to require 120 horsepower from your tractor, and it's got a 10 mile an hour working speed. So the options you got there, the usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and whatever. Then you got working lights, you got standard, yeah, we'll spin it around. And you got back, see them there? And then you've got side. See them flashing on that little gantry part there? And then you got both, and then back to standard. Then you got rim colour, you can either have the grey or the blue. Obviously 55 grand to buy it as standard. Obviously the options are going to cost you a little bit more, but if you want to get some slurry or digestate on the go, well, that looks alright. It's nicely detailed, that is. Excellent. Right, next up we got the classic 2-row planter. This is by Dogface, 1.68 megabyte on a download, and as you can imagine you're going to find it under planters. Now I know I've put the small implement warning up, but this one is a little bit different. I know I'll give a bit of a hard time to ones that I've got a small working with, but this is more in keeping with the old school farming on the go. You know, you're going to have this on the back of your old school tractors, so that's going to be excellent, because that looks really nice, that does, must admit. Obviously it's only got 100 litre capacity on the seed tank, and it only requires 20 horsepower from your tractor though. So if you're using the old ones, maybe you've got the Porsche download, this could be very nice indeed. Obviously it's got a 2 metre working width and a 6 mile an hour top speed. Nice and cheap, 2,750 to buy, no options, comes as it is. Right, next up we've got the Silo King Trailed Line Duo 1814. This is by Vario Fan 1987, 5.16 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these under the animal section. So this is going to be an animal feeder for you. So you're going to use it for your cows, making your TMR. So it's got a 16,000 litre capacity, requires 85 horsepower from your tractor. Obviously it's like a mid-range one sort of thing, so there is bigger ones in the game. There's also smaller ones as well. I think the mod that came out the other day was smaller than that. That's alright, that is. I mean, 31 grand to buy. Yeah, very nice indeed. Right, so our last mod of the day. This is the Sweetmaker Sewer 240. This is by DMI 20mm Normandy and Dutch Modding Inc. 13.28 megabyte on the download. You're going to find this under trailers. Now this is going to take, if we back out that menu there, this is going to take your forage crop style things: grass, sugarcane, wood chips, straw, silage, hay and chaff. So that's what you're going to use this one for. Now obviously it's got 45,000 litre capacity, so again that's alright, that is sort of on the upper end of the mid-range. 50 grand to buy. So the options you got there on the configuration, you have standard, and you can have an extension. That puts that bit on the front, so that takes it up to 48,000. And then you've got your wheel brands and tyres as usual. I mean, even with the extension on, 53.5 grand, 48,000 litre capacity, that's alright, that is. Yeah, very nice indeed. Right, so that's your mods for today. Obviously this was a very quick one because there's only a few that's come out. So drop it in the comments below which one's your favourite, which one you're thinking of using. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, it's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.